There comes a time in the lives of all who dare to dream, a time that sits in the air like the fragrance of a flower blooming in the midst of a storm, a time when you must decide whether you will remain in the shadows or step into the light that beckons you forward. It is not always a quiet whisper, no, not always a soft invitation. Sometimes it comes like the thunder that precedes the rain. It comes with the weight of a promise that has lingered, waiting for you to rise, for you to reach out and grab it with the fullness of your being. Tomorrow you will rise. Tomorrow you will step into the fullest version of yourself. The world has watched you stumble, watched you rise, and watched you question. But oh, beloved, the world has not seen the strength you carry within, the strength you have always carried, though it was hidden beneath layers of doubt, beneath years of waiting. It is not the world's approval that matters now. What matters is that you are preparing. You are preparing to cross the threshold of what was into the greatness of what will be. Yes, you, the one who has felt the weight of failure, who has tasted the bitterness of disappointment, you are about to burst forth like a flower from the tightest bud into a new season of life. You have endured the winds that have howled against you, the rains that have drenched your spirit, but you are still here. And here, beloved, you stand not just to exist, not just to breathe the air that surrounds you, but to live. You were not born to simply pass through this world unnoticed. You were born to leave a mark that echoes through time, a mark that cannot be erased by the winds of adversity or the hands of doubt. You may have heard the murmurs of others, the whispers of who do you think you are, the voices that tell you that your dreams are too big, that your goals are too far-reaching. They might have even laughed at the idea that you could overcome the weight that has been placed upon your shoulders. But they do not know your journey. They do not understand the fire that burns in your soul, the fire that has been kindled by the trials and tribulations you've faced. The flames of your heart are fueled by everything you've survived, every tear, every heartbreak, every loss. It has all prepared you for this moment. And now you are on the verge of your breakthrough. It has been waiting for you patiently, like a river carving its way through stone, persistently, relentlessly, despite the years it has taken to shape the path. Your breakthrough is here, and it does not require permission. It is not dependent on your past mistakes or the moments when you thought you were less than worthy. It does not care about your history or the narrative others have tried to impose upon you. Your breakthrough is yours, and it has always been yours. You must prepare. You must open your heart, open your mind, and open your spirit to the possibilities that lie ahead. You must prepare by embracing every lesson, every struggle, every triumph, and every fall, for they have all played a part in shaping you into the person you are becoming. You are the sum of every experience, every emotion, every thought that has passed through your soul, and it is time for you to step forward with the full knowledge of your power. The world will try to tell you that the road is too long, that the climb is too steep, that the battle is too hard. But let me remind you, the power does not lie in the distance you must travel. It lies in your ability to keep moving, to keep pressing forward, no matter how difficult it becomes. You must hold on to the vision of your future, even when the present seems to mock your dreams, even when the circumstances seem to conspire against you. Do not be afraid of the struggle. Do not shrink from the challenge. The struggle is what will refine you. It will not break you. It will make you. And you, beloved, you are destined for greatness. The world has yet to see all that you will accomplish. It has yet to feel the impact of your presence, the power of your words, the depth of your passion. You are not created to be invisible. You are not created to remain small. You were created to shine, to stand tall, to use your voice, your talents, and your heart. to touch the world in a way that only you can. No one else can walk your path. No one else can fulfill your purpose. So prepare. Prepare with everything that is within you. Prepare with the strength that you have carried silently for so long. Prepare by saying yes to the unknown. Yes to the future that calls your name. Yes to the greatness that is already unfolding in front of you. Prepare by letting go of the fear that has held you captive, by shaking off the limitations that others have tried to place upon you, by forgiving yourself for the times you thought you weren't enough. You are more than enough. You are powerful beyond measure. Your worth is not defined by your mistakes or your past. It is defined by the very breath that fills your lungs, by the very heartbeat that moves you forward, by the very soul that has endured through all things. And now it is time. It is time to step into the power that has always been yours, to claim the breakthrough that is waiting for you. Do not look back. Do not hesitate. You have already been through the fire and you have emerged stronger. You have already weathered the storm and you have stood tall. You have already faced your fears and you have stood firm. Now it is time to rise, to stretch your wings, to fly higher than you ever imagined. The journey ahead may not be easy, but nothing that is worth having ever is. There will be obstacles, there will be doubts, but know this: you have already conquered what many thought would break you, and you will conquer what lies ahead as well. Your breakthrough is coming. It is coming because you are ready. It is coming because you have prepared. It is coming because you have fought for it, even when the world told you to give up. Even when the road seemed too difficult, even when the night felt too long. But now the dawn is breaking. The light is pouring in. You are standing on the threshold of your future, and it is glorious. So I say to you, prepare. Prepare with all that you are and all that you have. Prepare with courage, with hope, with faith in yourself. And when that moment comes, when that breakthrough arrives, do not hesitate to step into it. Do not shrink away from it. Walk boldly into the life you have always dreamed of, and know that you have earned every step of the journey. The best is yet to come. The time for your breakthrough is now. Prepare, for it is already on its way. There are moments in life when you find yourself standing at a crossroads, wondering if you have the strength to continue. Doubts may creep in, whispering that you are not enough, that you lack what it takes to move forward. But I tell you, deep within your being, there is a wellspring of strength that has been there all along. You may not always recognize it, but it is there, quietly waiting for you to tap into it. This strength is not always loud, not always visible, but it is powerful. It has carried you through every storm, every hardship, every time the world tried to knock you down. You may have felt small in moments of struggle, as though the weight of the world was too heavy for your shoulders. But look back at your life, beloved. Look at the times when you thought you couldn't go on, when the odds seemed insurmountable, yet somehow you found the courage to keep moving. That is the power that resides within you. We often forget that strength isn't just about physical endurance or the ability to stand tall in the face of adversity. It's the resilience to rise again when life has knocked us down. It's the determination to continue even when we feel defeated. Strength is the quiet confidence that emerges after every fall, knowing that you can stand once more. It's in the moments when you find yourself questioning whether you can make it, but then decide to keep going anyway, taking one step at a time. This inner strength isn't something that is handed to you. It is forged through your experiences. It is built in the moments of darkness when you thought you couldn't see the light. It is born from the tears you've shed, the fears you face, and the battles you fought. Every trial you've encountered has been a stepping stone leading you to the person you are today. The strength you possess has been honed over time, and it has never abandoned. It has been there even when you couldn't see it, even when you felt broken. You are stronger than you know. Your strength lies in your ability to adapt, to bend without breaking. It lies in your ability to endure when others may falter. It lies in your ability to hope when hope seems distant. Your strength is not defined by how many times you fall, but by how many times you rise again. It is not measured by the moments when you feel invincible, but by the times when you question everything and still find the courage to keep moving forward. Recognize this strength. Honor it. Know that you carry within you a power that is unshakable. Even when you doubt yourself, remember that this strength has been with you all along, guiding you, holding you up, reminding you that you are capable of more than you can imagine. Your strength is not just for surviving, it is for thriving, for breaking through every barrier, for conquering what seems impossible. So when the road ahead feels daunting, when you wonder if you have enough within you to continue, remember this: you have everything you need. You are strong and you will rise. Preparation is not just an act, it's a state of mind, a deep commitment to your future. It's about stepping into the life you envision, knowing that the journey will demand everything from you, but it will give you even more in return. Preparation isn't about waiting for the perfect moment. It's about actively creating the conditions that will allow you to thrive. It is the process of getting yourself ready, not just physically, but mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. When you prepare, you honor the dreams you hold deep within you. Preparation is the blueprint for what is to come. It's the quiet, deliberate action that occurs in the background long before the breakthrough becomes visible. It may seem like nothing is happening at times, but in reality, you are laying the foundation for something extraordinary. Just as a builder doesn't wait for the house to appear, but begins with a vision and a plan, you too must start where you are with what you have and prepare for what is coming. Preparation involves aligning your actions with your vision. It's not enough to simply want something. You must be willing to do the work that it takes to manifest it. This work is often unseen, unnoticed by others, but it is the most critical part of the process. When no one else is watching, when the world isn't applauding you for your efforts, you must still continue, knowing that every small step, every effort made in silence is a step closer to your breakthrough. It's not about rushing the process, but about respecting it. You have to trust that everything you do in preparation is building you up for something much greater than what you see right now. There are no shortcuts to greatness. It is a journey, not a destination. And each step you take is part of a bigger picture that will unfold when the time is right. To prepare with purpose means to recognize your power in this moment, even before the results are visible. It's about doing the work, not out of desperation, but out of deep faith in the process. Preparation is a powerful act of self-belief. It tells the universe that you are ready for the greatness that is already on its way. And this readiness is not just in your actions, but in your mindset. You must envision the life you want, feel it in your bones, and then take deliberate steps to make it a reality. You prepare by letting go of fear. Fear has no place in preparation because it paralyzes you, keeping you from making the necessary moves. You prepare by trusting that the universe will guide you, by believing that your efforts are never wasted and that every moment spent in preparation brings you closer to the life you've dreamed of. In this space of preparation, you learn the art of patience, knowing that the fruits of your labor will come, and they will be far greater than you can imagine. In preparing for your breakthrough, remember that there will be no guarantees. There will be no certainty that things will unfold precisely as you expect. But preparation is not about knowing the future. It's about equipping yourself to face whatever comes with grace, confidence, and a heart full of determination. The breakthroughs that you seek are born out of your willingness to prepare, to show up even when the road is long and the outcome uncertain. You must prepare with love, with dedication, and with an unshakable belief that you are worthy of what lies ahead. Fear is a shadow that follows every dream, every step toward greatness. It lurks in the corners of your mind, whispering doubts and hesitations, convincing you that you are not enough, that the path ahead is too risky, too uncertain. But fear is not the enemy. It is merely a signal, a messenger that you are on the verge of something meaningful, something worth pursuing. The very presence of fear indicates that you are stretching beyond the familiar, stepping outside of your comfort zone, and reaching for something greater than you've ever known. It is easy to allow fear to paralyze you, to stop you from moving forward. But I tell you, fear cannot break you unless you allow it to. Fear thrives on your hesitation, on your doubts. It grows in the spaces where you give it room to settle, where you allow its voice to overshadow the power within you. The truth is, fear only has as much power as you give it. The moment you acknowledge it, but refuse to let it control you, is the moment you begin to take away its hold. Fear is not a sign to retreat. It is a sign to press forward with even more determination. Every time you feel fear rising, you are being called to grow, to expand, to take that next step. You will never be free of fear, but you can choose how to respond to it. Do not let it define you or your journey. Instead, see fear for what it truly is, a companion on the road to transformation, a reminder that you are pushing the boundaries of what you thought was possible. Overcoming fear requires courage, but courage does not mean the absence of fear. Courage is the ability to move forward in spite of it. It is the willingness to take the first step, even when you don't have all the answers. Courage is trusting that you can face whatever comes, even if you don't know how it will unfold. And it is this courage that will propel you toward your breakthrough. The path to your dreams will not always be clear. There will be moments of uncertainty, of questioning whether you're on the right track. But in those moments, do not let fear dictate your next move. Embrace it, acknowledge its presence, and then decide to keep moving forward anyway. It is in these moments of uncertainty that your true strength is forged. The key is to keep going even when you cannot see the entire path ahead of you. You don't need to have everything figured out, but you must have the courage to trust the journey, to keep walking step by step, even when the future is unclear. Fear also has a way of making you question your worth. It can tell you that you are not capable, not qualified, not deserving of the success you dream of. But let me remind you that fear speaks from a place of limitation, not truth. Your worth is not defined by your fears or your mistakes. It is defined by the inherent strength that resides within you, by the resilience that you have demonstrated time and again. You are worthy of your dreams and you are capable of achieving them. The fear you feel is simply an illusion, a challenge for you to break through. When you face fear, you also learn to trust yourself. You learn that you have the power to overcome whatever obstacles lie ahead. You begin to see that fear does not have to control your choices or your actions. The breakthrough you seek is on the other side of this fear, and each step you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to it. The journey is rarely a straight path. It winds, it dips, it takes unexpected turns that may leave you questioning whether you are on the right road at all. But trust in the journey is what will carry you through the moments of doubt, through the twists and turns that seem to push you further from your destination. Life, in all its unpredictability, will often test your resolve. It will challenge you to keep moving forward, even when the terrain seems too difficult, the pace too slow, and the rewards too far away. Yet the most powerful thing you can do is trust. Trust that every step you take is one step closer, even when you can't see the full picture. You are not meant to have all the answers right now. The road you travel may not always make sense, and the timing may feel off, but that does not mean you are not exactly where you need to be. Trusting the journey is about surrendering to the process, letting go of the need to control every outcome, and allowing yourself to grow and evolve as you move forward. This trust is not passive. It is active. It is a choice you make every single day. You choose to believe that every experience, whether it feels like a success or a failure, is shaping you, teaching you, preparing you for what is ahead. There will be moments when the future feels clouded, when your vision of what you desire seems distant or even impossible. It is in these moments that trust becomes your anchor. It is easy to lose faith when things aren't unfolding as quickly or as smoothly as you hoped. But know that every difficulty, every challenge is a part of the journey. It is in these moments that you grow the most, even if you can't see the growth at the time. Trusting the journey means understanding that there is value in every experience and that the path is not always about the destination, but about the person you become along the way. You must also trust that you are capable of handling whatever comes your way. Life has a way of preparing you for the challenges ahead, even when you don't realize it. Every trial you've faced has been building your strength, your resilience, and your wisdom. The person you were a year ago is not the same person standing here today. You have faced difficulties and you have overcome them. Trust that you are becoming more than you were yesterday, that you are evolving into the person who can achieve the dreams you've set for yourself. Trust in the journey means knowing that sometimes what you think you need isn't what you truly need. The universe, life itself, has a way of guiding you even when you resist or feel lost. Sometimes what you think is a setback is actually an opportunity in disguise. Sometimes the detours you take lead you to places you never imagined. Trust that every delay is part of the process, that every time you feel as though you've hit a wall, there is a lesson being taught, a new direction being revealed. Every moment, every experience is leading you to your breakthrough. The road to your dreams may be long and it may be challenging, but trusting the journey allows you to stay the course even when things get tough. It keeps you grounded in the knowledge that you are exactly where you need to be and that everything is unfolding as it should. The patience you cultivate along the way will serve you in ways you cannot yet understand, and the trust you build will become the foundation for the great things yet to come. Stepping boldly into your future requires a courage that often feels larger than life itself. It demands that you move beyond your current understanding of yourself and embrace the unknown, trusting that you have the ability to navigate the challenges ahead. There will be voices both inside and outside that question your decisions, that remind you of your past mistakes, or that seek to hold you back. But in those moments, you must remember that your future is not determined by your past, nor by the limitations others place upon you. Your future is created by the choices you make in the present. To step boldly is to move forward without hesitation, even when fear and doubt rise up within you. It is to choose the path that aligns with your deepest desires, even when it feels unfamiliar or uncertain. Boldness is not about a lack of fear. It is about making the conscious decision to push forward in spite of it. Every step you take, no matter how small, is a declaration that you believe in what lies ahead more than what lies behind. It is a commitment to the greatness that is waiting for you, and it requires that you trust in your own strength, in your ability to overcome whatever obstacles may appear. When you step boldly, you are saying yes to your potential. You are embracing the idea that you are more than your circumstances, more than your current situation, and more than the version of yourself that others expect you to be. Boldness means showing up as your authentic self, unafraid of what others may think or say. It is the courage to step into your purpose, to let your voice be heard, and to chase your dreams with unwavering confidence. Boldness also means that you must leave behind the comfort of the familiar. The familiar is often a place of safety, but it can also be a prison. If you are to step into the life you've dreamed of, you must be willing to release the old patterns, old beliefs, and old habits that no longer serve you. Boldness requires that you make space for the new, that you make room for growth, and that you be willing to stretch beyond your current limits. The discomfort that comes with change is not something to fear. It is the sign that you are moving in the right direction. As you step boldly, know that there will be moments of doubt, moments when the path seems unclear, and moments when you question whether you are truly on the right path. But even in those moments, keep moving forward. The key is not to let uncertainty paralyze you, but to use it as fuel to continue the journey. Boldness is a practice, and it gets easier the more you embrace it. Every decision you make, every action you take, brings you closer to the person you are becoming. When you step boldly into your future, you are not just moving forward, you are claiming your place in the world. You are saying, I am here, I am ready, and I am worthy of the life I desire. Boldness is not about arrogance. It is about owning your truth and stepping into your power. It is about recognizing that you are deserving of all the greatness that awaits you. And even when the road is difficult, when the challenges seem overwhelming, stepping boldly means you keep moving with confidence, with resilience, and with the belief that the life you are building is worth every step of the journey. As you stand on the edge of what is to come, remember this: you are not the same person you were yesterday. Every challenge, every struggle, every moment of doubt has shaped you into someone stronger, wiser, and more resilient. You are no longer simply waiting for something to happen. You are preparing to make it happen. You are ready to embrace your breakthrough, not because you have all the answers, but because you have the courage to face the unknown, to trust in the journey, and to boldly move forward no matter what. Preparation is not a passive act. It is an ongoing commitment to your future. The work you do today, the actions you take, and the mindset you cultivate are all building the foundation for the greatness that lies ahead. Every step, no matter how small, is part of the process. And though fear may try to convince you otherwise, it is not an obstacle, but a sign that you are stepping outside of your comfort zone on the path to growth, transformation, and the life you deserve. Trust the journey. Trust that the road, though winding and uncertain, is leading you exactly where you need to go. Even when the future feels unclear, have faith that everything you are experiencing is preparing you for the next chapter of your life. Life is not meant to be a straight line. It's meant to challenge you, to stretch you, and to refine you. And in every moment of uncertainty, You are being molded into the person capable of receiving the breakthrough that is already on its way. Now, step boldly into your future. Let your confidence be unwavering, even in the face of the unknown. Own your power, embrace your strength, and walk forward with purpose. Your dreams are not too far out of reach. They are already within you. Your breakthrough is not a distant hope. It is a reality waiting for you to step into it. You have the tools, you have the resilience, and most importantly, you have the heart to make it happen. The time for hesitation has passed. The time for action is now. Prepare, believe, trust, and step forward. Your breakthrough is waiting, and it is yours for the taking.